The best of the Bill and Corey Show.
Boy, this question is going to be confusing until you see the
pictures. Yeah, I was going to say there's pictures.
The customer would like to replace the knobs if possible. I'm not sure how much cheaper than that would be a valve replacement if we can accommodate. I think I found the original flow meters in Avante based on the pictures, but I wasn't sure how to work back to the proper valve size in the online store spare parts page. I also don't know if the standard replacement valves will work at all. Blah, 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 blah. And they got some part numbers of the rotameters they have, which is very helpful.
Pictures are the best.
Because we got different kinds of valves. So you want to put up the first graphic? Please. There you go. So that's one of the rotameters. As you can see, you got it circled there. They're missing knobs on there, so it's kind of
it gets tough to turn.
It gets tough to turn.
I don't know why they don't just tack on like a little, just tack weld a little bar on there so you know just turn it.
Or pliers or something.
Pliers, somewhere. I've seen it done before.
So this has been in use for a while, so they probably have
back in the day, the knobs on my air conditioner just busted off, and so I had a pair of pliers in my car. And when I wanted to adjust the AC, I'd pull them out and I'd turn the knob. I swear to you.
That's it. We had a car for the kids, and the air conditioning didn't work.
That happened in another car.
Cuts down on them driving around a lot in the summertime. So.
Oof, it was rough. 4 years. 4 years no AC.
Okay. Yeah. Next graphic. This one here shows the part number on the side. It shows you a profile of the valve, which is very important to tell what kind of valve it is because the knobs are different. So the part number there,
A, B, C, D.
If it's got an A where it's pointing, utility valve, B utility valve. We'll show you this later. C and D for the HA valve. We'll explain that. Okay. Now go back to camera. And zoom in. So you saw, let's zoom in on these valves. So the short valve is utility valve. That's this one here.
Which that's one is what it looks like in the picture. Yes. It looks the short and stubby one.
That's kind of important on this. So the one that showed in that graphic was short and stubby. So that's a utility valve. This valve here, that's a HA valve.
High accuracy.
High accuracy.
Which means it's more accurate.
It's more accurate. Yeah. It's highly accurate.
It's highly accurate.
This is a non-rotating stem 15-turn valve. And I forgot to check.
7 or 8.
This is 15. I think this is about 7.
That's why I said 7 or 8.
Yeah, 7 or 8 turns.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I thought you were asking, is it 7 or 8?
No, I was saying
it's around there. So it's about half as much.
Yeah.
And the
7.5.
Yeah, maybe that's it. And the stem doesn't rotate. But
why? Why does that matter?
It does matter because you got. I wish I had something to show, but you got your stem in there, and it's probably not perfectly. It could be just off a little bit.
Not to the naked eye, but
let's go to the big screen.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you got this is, let's say, the stem, and you might it's straight in the valve. And then, but if it's tilted a little bit,
it could be like
and then
2 or
when
3
you're
degrees
turning
off.
in the valve, it's going to be like it's going to like wobble through the orifice.
As you turn it.
So that's going to like make your
flows change as you turn it.
Yeah, it'll be a little jumpy.
Yeah, it'll make it wonky.
And we have this is a non-rotating stem. So the stem, even if it's off a little bit, will be going in straight and it won't be wobbling. And we've got a video in our YouTube channel that
or if you're watching
that shows you the difference between HA and when you're done with this, go to our Matheson Specialty Gas Equipment Tech Support YouTube channel, and I'm going to mix this up. Roger's going to hate me for this. So, okay.
And you can find these where? Can you find?
Or
these?
you can find the valves in the online store. The handles we don't have yet in the online store. Now zoom in, and if you look at the handles.
The knobs, really.
The knobs. I'm sorry, the knobs. It's a HAN number though, but it's they look the same, really. Kind of. They're black. They're about the same size.
Well, I mean, these ones look the same too in the front, right?
Yeah, in the front.
Except we put stickers.
But if you lost it,
if you lose the sticker, yeah.
Well, if you lost the knob,
that's true. Yeah, you don't have the sticker.
You probably don't.
How do you keep the sticker and lose the knob? That's a good question.
You can do that. I'm sure it's happening. But there's a different stem size, so the hole in there would be different. So it's important to find out
which valve it is.
Which valve you got. And then
And if I mean the knobs aren't on there. This person only needed a knob.
Is it 20? Yeah, that was bigger. The HA was bigger. You told me that. So they'll figure it out when they put it together.
Yeah. We'll only send them one. We won't send them both and say figure it out.
So yes, we can sell just the handles. We don't have it yet in the online store.
It's not really something we get asked for that often.
We really don't get asked for that.
Usually things that are very, not very peculiar don't get on the online store because we kind of want that.
Well, I'm Bill.
And I'm Corey.
Welcome back, another live edition Bill and Corey show.
Yes.
We're actually starting to think about our Halloween edition there. So trying to top last year's is going to be really hard to do because we're not allowed to have fireworks in here. Okay, first question. A potential OEM customer has a panel. It's not really a question, I guess. Actually, they're looking for a regulator.
What does OEM mean, Bill?
As a panel, they have a panel that they build for something else.
Yeah. It's an original equipment manufacturer. It's like
original equipment manufacturer. So it's not like a mantra thing.
No, it's not. It's a acronym.
Okay, and they are an acronym. And they're revising. So they have a panel they build. I don't have it. I could show a photo, but the photo didn't even look like the regulator they want on it. So they have a different regulator manufacturer. There's other people that make regulators, not just us.
No, we're the only ones. Come to Matheson.
And so they, for whatever reason, want us to quote a regulator that's like one they have.
Yes.
They want to substitute for the one they currently have. And they're looking at 35. Well, we decided that it was what they had. What they needed. No, we'll tell you what you needed.
Well, some people come to us and they're like, "This is what we're doing. What would you recommend in these cases?" And so this is what.
So we looked at it. Yeah. We looked at the other persons and vendors of the regulator.
The inferior product they were.
And we couldn't match it exactly, but it was a small diameter body. And it's like, hey, that looks like could be a mini rig. And it's short height. So their regulator is actually about the same as this is a modified mini reg.
Which series is that?
The 3570 series. It's a single stage, high purity miniature regulator, stainless steel
for miniature gases.
For miniature gases, and we like the. This one is actually aluminum, but you get the idea. So one of the things they had was that they had the knob removed and had the stem locked. Well, on our miniature reg, we have, you want a close up on this? You're not even be able to see that. We got.
Yes, I see that.
This is a special one that we get made from our vendor. And it's got it's tapped for like a little Allen screw or hex screw. And so you can set the pressure and then
crank it down.
Tighten it in there and you're set. So it ain't moving. Mm-hmm. And then if you really want to do it, you just...
You can always loosen it and move it if you want.
But it keeps people from going, what's this? Yeah. We all have bosses that do that kind of thing. So...
you see a knob, you want to turn it. You're just like, oh...
What does this do?
You see a button, you want to hit it. It's human nature.
The button that goes ping. Yeah. And then they wanted mounting holes on the back. Typically, we don't have. It's
mounting
so small. Why would you?
Mounting holes on the front would be weird.
Yeah, it would be. Well, the salespeople might start asking for that. So they wanted mounting holes in the back. Typically, we don't do mounting holes for a mini rig because
you're not really mounting a mini rig.
It's too small. But we have done them with mounting holes in there, professionally drilled.
And not for nothing, it looks really sleek, all black.
It's kind of slick.
Yeah, that looks. It looks. Okay. Modern, nice.
Yeah, they want stainless steel, so I don't know if we're going to get it black.
Oh, okay. So we can paint stainless steel black, right? And just powder coat it.
So they also wanted. We went through the porting and stuff like that. Yeah, let's zoom in again. This one actually says in out, in out, but they wanted to have one in. Zoom back out. They wanted one in and 3 outs. It's like, we can get that done too. Yeah. So we're getting that quoted, and we just sent the request for quote a day or two ago. So they're just trying to figure out the quote on our end. So yeah, we can get a regular regulator and have it modified, different porting, different.
The key
things
here
going
is
on.
though it's OEM, so they're going to buy multiples of these.
Right. If you wanted to buy one, it'd be
Yeah, if
like,
you want to buy one, we're like,
because the lead time could go from a couple days to like 6 months or something.
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But if you get OEM and you're buying a truckload, then
Then
yeah,
we're good to go.
Then
Not a
we're-
truck. I mean, just typically
it's just a
you
ton.
know,
Don't factor in
50.
that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But you can almost. I mean, you can buy
it might
spare
be on
parts
there,
and
we'll
build
see.
your own rotometer on.
Yeah,
from
you
the
can.
online
You can
store.
buy it. Yeah, I don't know if you can buy the frame or not. But you
No,
can
that's
do a
true.
bunch
Yeah.
of different things. Yeah, so that's that.
That.
Kind of beat that one to death. Okay. This is a fun one. Look at this.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Not me, it's a person who sent in the question. I am looking for a pressure regulator for, I think he means propylene gas.
Propene.
Propene gas, it's probably propylene gas
Yeah,
cylinder.
yeah.
The cylinder requires a CJ 510 connection. I need a regulator with max 3,000 PSI pressure with a 1,000 PSI max outlet pressure. Do you have any regulators that would work for this application?
We do have regulators that would work for this application.
We could do that, but
It would be useless.
so Corey's showing it's close up there. That's I don't know. It's not that exciting.
Yeah, it's just a CGA 510.
CGA
Looks like every other CGA. It looks like a CGA 580 actually.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it does look like a 580, but it's different.
No, yeah, obviously.
It's the
different.
same nipple.
Yeah, same
It's just a
nipple.
different
Threads, probably.
different nut.
Oh,
threaded
it's a
different-
left-handed nut
It's
too.
left-handed.
It's left-handed because you can tell with the notches in it.
Yeah, notches tell you left-handed. Though it's kind of one of these trick questions. CJ 510, even though it's got a 580 type nipple in there
And
it
it
looks
probably could
robust,
take a higher pressure.
is only rated to 500 psi because
500.
it's used on what we call fuel gases like propylene, propane,
Should have called it
acetylene.
CGA 500.
They do have a CJ 500.
I know, but they
Oh,
for 500 psi G.
yeah, well, CJ 3000.
3000 dash 580.
Oh
3000.
boy, no. So yeah, so you really can't get.
No. I mean, we could make a regulator for you. You put it on the cylinder and be
Yeah.
like, and we get a call. There's nothing coming out.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I forgot to check the vapor pressure for propylene. Do you know that?
I don't know off the top of your head, but it's less than 500.
It's
probably.
less than 5. Yeah, it's probably a couple hundred, something like that. Or maybe
I mean,
lower.
a lot of hydrocarbons are like that.
Yeah, a lot of low pressure
Low
stuff.
pressure stuff.
So you're not getting 1,000 psi out of your cylinder. And
Yeah, just always know what gases you're using. We have on our website. I know you can probably find them on many other websites, but there's gas data sheets that have a lot of information on it. CGA connections, what CGA connection take, what cylinders, vapor pressures, and all kinds of information on there.
and you can check. You know where a good place to check?
Store.mathesandgas.com.
We've got a regulator guide. It's great. I love it.
I use it
What's what?
for customer.
I use it a lot for gas information.
Yeah. Oh,
so what's nice is you got a link to our catalog page for gases. So you can go, okay, helium, what kind of cylinders do we sell? And then you kind of click on that and it'll give you the information. It'll tell you, like for your fuel gases, it'll give you your vapor pressure. You're talking about some of your stuff like ammonia or chlorine. It'll tell you vapor pressures, all sorts of great information. The cylinders you can get, the CGA connections. So it's very, very, very useful.
Plethora of information.
You got it.